My name is Abraar Karan, and I'm an infectious disease doctor and researcher at Stanford University. And I was a participant in this year's One Health RX Field Institute course. I'll start by saying that this was just a phenomenal experience, and I'm just so impressed by all of the work done by the leadership at UC Davis, the One Health Institute. We learned about really cutting edge research that was ongoing in terms of animal surveillance, really the human-animal interface where pathogen spillover will happen, and also the way that environmental change is playing into both the health of animals and the health of humans. Now, many of the activities were very new to me as a human, infectious disease doctor, but my colleagues that I met, many of whom were more well-versed in some of these areas, really were the highlight of this whole trip for me, lifelong friends who taught me so much. We had experiences in the Central Valley where we went to the Alba farm and learned about farming and agriculture. We stayed up in the mountain range near Monterey and also learned about the health of animals in the ocean, learning from Dr. Miller over at the California Department of Wildlife. And then we also went up into the mountains and stayed at Clover Valley Ranch and were led by Dr. Bird and Dr. Smith, as well as Dr. Lane, where we learned so much about the wildlife up in Clover Valley in the Sierra Nevadas, and also some of the really interesting hantavirus research that is being led by Dr. Bird. Also had just phenomenal conversations with these, world experts on some of the work that was done during the PREDICT program and also other research that's ongoing. Among my favorite activities was the PPE Olympics, which was a lot of fun, and also rodent trapping and rodent surveillance, just learning how this is done and what the purpose of it is and some of the nuances. This was just an experience that it's hard to put into words, but the friendships, the connections, the family that you form here, I just can't say thanks enough to everybody, and I would highly recommend this course for anybody interested.